Ignore the idea that celebration is only about joy. Sometimes it is about what you survived. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Enter the English, where we make learning English fun and easy through stories and real-life topics. Today, we explore a day that stands at the end of discipline, reflection, and quiet struggle. A day shaped by history, faith, and human experience. This is the story of Eid al-Fitr. To understand this day, we must go back to the early 7th century. Around 610 CE, in the city of Mecca, a man named Muhammad, peace be upon him, began receiving revelations that would later form the Quran. These teachings were not only about belief, they were about building a disciplined and ethical life. Among the core practices that developed was fasting during the month of Ramadan. By around 624 CE, after the early Muslim community had moved to Medina, fasting became an established obligation. From dawn to sunset, people would not eat or drink. But more importantly, they were asked to control their actions, to avoid anger, to speak carefully, to become more aware of others. This was not only physical, it was mental and spiritual training. And after this month of effort, something meaningful followed. That is where Eid al-Fitr begins. Historically, the first Eid al-Fitr was observed by the early Muslim community in Medina under the guidance of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It was simple. There was a special prayer performed in a group. Before this prayer, people gave a small charity known as Zakat al-Fitr. This ensured that even those with very little could take part in the day. From the beginning, Eid was designed to include everyone. Not just the wealthy, not just the strong, everyone. As Islam spread across regions into parts of Asia, Africa, and beyond, this celebration moved with it. Different cultures added their own traditions, different foods, different styles of clothing, but the foundation remained unchanged. A moment of prayer, a moment of sharing, a moment of connection. Over centuries, Eid became both a religious and social event. Cities would prepare for it, markets would fill, families would travel. But even with these changes, the deeper meaning stayed the same. Eid al-Fitr is not simply the end of fasting, it is the result of it. For an entire month, a person lives differently. They wake before sunrise, they control their habits, they try to improve their character. So when Eid arrives, the feeling is not just happiness, it is relief, it is reflection, it is quiet pride. The morning of Eid carries a special atmosphere. People wear clean or new clothes, they gather for prayer. They greet each other with warmth. Families come together. Food is shared. Children feel joy. But beneath all of this, there is a question. Did I change? Did this month leave a mark on me? And this is where Eid becomes more than a cultural event. It becomes a personal one. Even for those who are not Muslim, the structure of this day can be understood. It follows a universal pattern. Effort, discipline, then recognition. In many parts of human life, this pattern exists. But here, it is clear and focused. You struggle first, then you celebrate, and that gives the celebration meaning. Today, Eid al-Fitr is observed by millions across the world, from large cities to small villages, from different languages to different cultures. Yet, the core experience remains similar. Gratitude, connection, hopefully, renewal. Universally, it is not tied to one place. It is tied to a shared human rhythm. Over time, the world has changed in many ways. Empires have risen and fallen. Societies have transformed. Technology has reshaped daily life. But Eid continues because its foundation is simple and human. It reminds people to pause, to reconnect, to share, and to reflect on who they are becoming. So when people celebrate this day, they are not only marking the end of a month, they are marking a journey. A journey of restraint, of awareness, of effort. And perhaps that is why this day still holds meaning after so many centuries. Because it speaks to something universal, the idea that change is possible, that discipline matters, and that after struggle, there is always a moment to breathe and to begin again.